Well, the sign in one man's yard is causing a bit of controversy among his neighbors, many calling it obscene and inappropriate.
Neighbors we spoke to say it's just flat out rude because it shows an obscene middle finger gesture being directed at a neighbor. News Channel 9's Jerry Askin is back now from Lookout Valley with reaction from neighbors and the homeowner. Jerry?
Well, Kim and Calvin, the sign went up a year ago, and tonight many residents want the sign taken down. The homeowner says he'll take it down in a few weeks or sooner if he has to.
You know, if this were in the mayor's yard, I'm sure it would be down the next day.
For the past year, Imre Volgyi has seen this sign right outside his home every day. It's actually facing his front yard.
And so far I've been told there's nothing I can do about it.
And the sign is actually in David Duplissey's yard, who's building a new home. Volgyi's neighbor Bob refused our on-camera interview, but Imre explains why he thinks Duplissey posted this sign.
I think it's retribution because we went on his property.
And Volgyi says he and Bob wanted to see if these gas pumps on their neighbor's property were real. But turns out they weren't. And they also wanted to see what this large building was.
This is a residential area. I mean, you don't want a big factory or whatever in your neighborhood, do you?
And Volgyi says this sign went up shortly after the homeowner caught them on his property.
What's very obscene, I've got people that come in here every day. I've got people that visit the house. I mean, there are kids that come up and down this thing.
And today we came to get the homeowner's point of view. He didn't want to go on camera, but says he doesn't believe the sign is a violation and says he'll take the sign down once he moves in about a month. And today we took the issue to the City of Chattanooga Land Development Office.
And it just appears that there's been some differences of opinions regarding some issues between the landowners.
He says the maximum penalty for anyone who violates city code can be a fee of $50 per day. But he says this case is different.
We have referred this issue to the city attorney's office for an opinion, but it doesn't appear by just a review of our codes that we have in place now that there's a lot that we're going to be able to do about it.
And the city has received several complaints about the man's property, but they say none were actually valid. Kim?
Jerry, thank you.